What up, what up, what up? RJ Fantasy Football Talk. You know what it is. We back again. It's the 40-second play clock. Rodney and it's Jay. What's going on, bro?
Hey, nothing much. Hey, it's the last week of the season, so it's now or never if you're trying to make those playoffs. But
definitely. So
before we get into it, let's pause for a moment. Just rest in peace, Demaryius Thomas, former wide receiver for the Broncos and fantasy stud for many years.
Definitely. R.I.P. brother, definitely. Big loss. He died young, too, 33 years old. Yeah, so I don't know, man, but R.I.P. brother. You know, you're going to a better place, definitely. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start my game. My first game, I'm gonna go. I got 49ers and the Bengals. It's gonna be a tough one for us, but I'm going with my boys on this one. Starting Kittles, Debo's supposed to be back this week. Brandon Ayuk, no Elijah Mitchell. But for the Bengals, you can start that trio of receivers they got out there. Barrow, Mixon, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, all of them are playing well right now. It's gonna be a tough one, but I think we should pull it out. But I'm going my Niners. I'm gonna keep the faith, you know.
Hey, you gotta believe, right? I don't though. I struggle with this game. This one's a tough one, so I went with the Bengals only because I have no idea. I guess because they're home, but we'll see how they do. Because I actually like y'all team. Y'all might get the win on this one.
I hope we do, man. Because we need this win, bro. We need this win bad, and we need to play sprinkling a little Trey Lance. Look, son.
Hey, why not? Why not? Yo, let me hit my first game. I start with my team too, and it's going to be between the Raiders and the Chiefs, and I am not picking my guys to win because I have lost hope. But I think, honestly, Kansas City is a better team. They've been playing better, and they've especially been playing better on defense. I think the Raiders will do enough to keep it interesting, so you have some fantasy hope there. My biggest play, I think, is Josh Jacobs because Darren Waller is out for this game, and he's going to get way more involved with the pass game because Waller's not there and because Kendrick Drake won't be there. So Josh Jacobs and Hunter Renfrow, and then on the KC side, you know what to do. It's the last week of the season. Do what you've been doing with them because them boys going to be out there. And maybe Patrick Mahomes gets back to 4 touchdowns or something like that. We'll see.
Well, I'm going with the Chiefs on this one. I'm going with the Chiefs. Y'all ain't been looking good lately, man.
So bad.
So I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm not gonna say Mahomes is back, but normally he play well against y'all. So I'm gonna leave it at that. He just plays well. So definitely, y'all should lose.
I know people that's making the playoffs are hoping that Mahomes can get out of this funk because he's looked very average lately.
Yes, he has. So I'm gonna go into the next game I got, and it's gonna be quick. It's the Denver Broncos and the Detroit Lions, and you only start Javonte Williams and Jerry Jeudy if you have to. For Detroit, I ain't starting nobody, and that's it. Out. Detroit winning. Denver winning.
You want to say, you think they're getting the winning streak going now? But yeah, no. I think they're one and done as far as wins are concerned. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm going Denver for that one. I go with a short game as well. My next one is the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons, and just stay away from this game. Just don't do it. We'll see if Cam comes back to play something, but after getting benched, stay away. If you want to play somebody because you just have to, that will only be DJ Moore and Cordero Patterson. We saw Russell Gage look good for the last couple of weeks, but I don't believe, but play him if you need to. But yeah. Did I say who's winning? Because I don't know these are two really bad teams. I'm going to go. The Panthers won the last one, so the Falcons will win this one.
Yeah, I'm going to Panthers on this one. I think they should win. I ain't saying Cam going to have a bounce back game, but who knows what to expect. Atlanta just don't Atlanta. There's a lot of bad games this week.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll into my next game is the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington football team. I'm going with Dallas on this one. Prescott, Murray, CD. You start all of them. For Washington, you're going Scary Terry, Antonio Gibson, and if you need Heineke, you can put him in the game. But I'm going Dallas on this one. It's going to be an NFC game, NFC East game. Throw out the records. It's going to be a good one, but I think Dallas will win that.
Washington football team. I'm a believer. They are playing some good, inspired football right now. The Cowboys, they got me worried mainly because with Zeke's injury, I'm not believing that offense is going to get it going like they should be. So I'm going to say Washington pulls out I don't even know if I call it an upset. They're looking hot right now.
I know. I'm going with Dallas. I think Dallas will win this. They're just more talented. So yeah.
They're more talented on paper, but Heineke has heart. And I don't know. I'm just going.
You want for somebody that didn't believe in Heineke?
I still don't believe in Heineke, but
okay.
I would say they get it going for this game. In this game, we'll see what happens. So, let's keep it pushing. I'm going to my next one. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Jets. Jets. New Orleans is winning this one, though. I'm excited to get Kamara back. I hope Alvin Kamara plays in his first game back, as well as Dalvin Cook played last night on his return. Taysom Hill has that finger problem, but I don't think it's going to be a big problem like we said Wednesday. He's more of a running threat than a passing threat anyway, but I think they'll do enough to get this game going. Staying away from the Jets unless I want to go Elijah Moore if he returns from his quad injury. But, yep, Saints winning.
Yeah, I got the Saints winning this one too. Just a better team. It's not really good matchup this week, man. It's really some bad matchups.
It's bad. I will say if for some reason Elijah Moore misses this game, Jamison Crowder could be a really good play because
he is.
Who else are they going to throw to? But
definitely.
We'll see.
I'm going to go to my next game, and I'm going to keep it short and sweet. It's going to be a barn burner. And I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be a barn burner. You start all the players from Buffalo. You start all the players from Tampa Bay. You go Diggs. You go Josh Allen for Buffalo. And for Tampa, you know who. TB, Mike Evans, Godwin, Leonard Fournette. You start. But I'm going Tampa Bay on this one. I think they pull it out.
We actually agree on this one. As embarrassed as that Buffalo defense was, I think they'll try to play better, but I think Tom Terrific is going to be too much. In fact, Tom Brady's about to get me a regular season championship in our big money league, so I'm looking for the Bucs to do some nice things for me. So
look, me too. I got him in a few.
Yes, indeed.
One too, so.
All right, so I'm going to go to my next game, and it's kind of an interesting one in as much as the Chargers and the Giants are playing each other. And if you go back like the past 5 or 6 weeks, it's been flip-flop. Giants are win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. The Chargers have been loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. According to that crazy schedule of timing, this one is the game the Giants are supposed to win, but they won't. I'm going to go with the Chargers winning, despite the fact that everyone on the team has COVID. They say they're going to see if they can get Keenan Allen since he's been vaccinated back to play. Maybe even Mike Williams. I wouldn't put money on any of them. Eckler's going to be a good play if those guys are missing. As soon as his ankle's healthy enough. For the Giants, just don't play anybody on that team at all.
Well, they said that Eckler, I'm picking the Chargers by the way, but they said that Eckler is healthy. He was not on the injury report. They say he's good to go. So the Chargers should win that with no problem.
We'll see. I like patterns, but I was like, there's no way this pattern is going to have the Chargers lose to the Giants. No. They shouldn't. Not at home. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go to the next game. I got the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. It's the return of Justin Fields this week. But they're going to lose. So you starting Darnell Mooney. If David Montgomery plays, you're playing him. For Green Bay, you're playing Aaron Rodgers, you're playing Aaron Jones, you're playing Bobby Adams. You're playing everybody from Green Bay. Clear men feel comfortable doing it. Green Bay should win this thing.
Yeah, I've got Green Bay winning this game as well. Green Bay is my updated potential NFC Super Bowl pick. We'll see how
whoa.
Updated, maybe, possibly.
What happened over last week?
Hey, It used to be the Rams. It can't be the Rams, and I refuse to make my pick the Bucks for now, at least. So we'll see. Or maybe, hey, let me hit my next game. Maybe the Cardinals. I got the Cardinals and the Rams with each other. I'm gonna pick the Cardinals to actually win. This one, they have the better record. I think they have the better defense, despite all the signings and such that they've done with the Rams. I think they're the better team. Playoffs, I might change my mind on how that goes, but for now I'm gonna go with Arizona winning. If Sony Michel is the guy, that should be interesting. He had a really good game, but Darrell Henderson's trying to get back in. Check for his thigh, see how that goes. On the other side of the ball, I'm playing Kyler Murray because he's been good. I think Nuke, and you can pick the Cooper Kupp's good all the time, so you're always playing Cooper Kupp.
Well, this is hard for me to pick because it was division rivals.
Two teams you don't like.
Yeah, two teams I really don't care about. Yeah. But I'm going to Rams. I think they should win. I think the talent alone should be better than the Cardinals, even though they have talent too. Yeah. But I just think the defense is better as far as, if you're comparing defenses. So, and Cooper Kupp is just a good receiver. He's going to get hit.
Cooper Kupp is magnificent.
I'm going to Rams.
OBJ going to get it going again for another week?
I guess. I don't know.
I'm not putting money. I hope to see Van Jefferson have a better game than OBJ.
I hope Van Jefferson do, because every time he goes out and has a good game, I want to relive the glory days of him in New York. So
right.
He's back or whatever. He did he did some injection when he celebrated last week.
Yeah.
I'm back. Right. I'm like, come on, man, seriously. You ain't been back in 5 years. Get out.
Yeah, he resuscitated himself. Like, okay.
Yeah, really. Stop. Well, I'm gonna go to my next game. It's Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans, and it's a bunch of mess in Jacksonville right now. Trevor Lawrence is coming out saying that James Robinson should play more than he did. The coach is saying he messed up. I feel like James Robinson's going to have a good week this week. You start James Robinson, you feel comfortable doing it. Tennessee, I'm only playing Ryan Tannehill because I don't know anybody else on that team right now. But I am picking Tennessee to win it. I just think Tennessee is a better coach team and a better team overall. But I do have to win it, though.
Yeah, I got Tennessee winning this one as well. But as far as fantasy is concerned, there's no possible way James Robinson doesn't have a great game. With all the criticism that Urban Meyer's been getting, he's going to probably give him 25 to 30 touches in this game just to make up for lost time. So I think
should make sense.
He should. But it's Urban Meyer, so who knows? maybe he still refuses to learn. But let me get my last game of this weekend. I'm going to talk about the game we just saw a couple weeks ago, the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. I think we see the same result. Ravens are going to win again. Chubb and Hunt are back, so that should make it more interesting, at least from the Cleveland side, but I don't think they have enough talent. I think that Lamar Jackson has a really good game. He, Marquise Brown, of course, Mark Andrews, all getting it going, and Ravens getting a really good win in Cleveland.
Yeah, I got them winning. I don't think Lamar has a bad game like he did last week, but with the last time he played.
Right.
So, I think he actually has a really good game, honestly. A bounce back game to where he shows that he's capable of throwing passes and not interceptions. Right. So, I have them winning too.
He has to throw less interceptions than the last time these two teams played.
I think the sneaky play in this game is Rashad Bateman, though.
That's a good one.
So, but I'm going to go ahead and finish it off. Last game up for this week.
Right.
And I got the Seattle Seahawks and the Houston Texans. And I'm going to just keep it short this week. Houston is terrible. They're terrible. So you go in Seattle, you're starting all their key players. DK, Russell Wilson, you're putting all them boys in if you're comfortable doing it. Houston ain't playing nobody. Ain't even playing Cooks at this point because Cooks ain't did nothing the last couple of weeks.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Davis Mills is supposed to start again this week, right?
Yes.
Hey,
yeah, that don't mean nothing.
Means absolutely nothing.
No.
We'll see how it does. I hope Brandon Cooks is still a good play because I need him in one of my leagues. But I'm with you. I'm not playing after the way that team is look. I think the Seattle defense might actually even be a good play this week, and they have a terrible defense because the Texans have looked terrible.
Yeah, you don't play nobody from Houston, and I would even tell nobody. I mean, I think you should play Cooks. No, I'm not telling you. Not play Cooks.
Play him if you got to, but hopefully you have better options.
Yeah, I mean,
you should have better options.
I could be wrong, but David Mills, if he was that good, he would have kept the job from Chapman. So I'm just saying, I'm going to Seattle. So.
I'm with you. I'm going to Seattle just as well. So that's it. Week 14.
Well, this you know how it is. You know, we say hit us.
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We here. Holler at us. We'll get back with you. Definitely.
All right. Best of luck to everybody with their games, and hey, let's see you in the playoffs. Let's get it done.
Playoffs time is here.
All right,
Chips, baby, chips. Yeah.